Hey, Nay, not Ronnie, Renee. It's the crunch. That's why I said the 25 is fine. What does my evening look like the day before the game? Um, so, of course, we have practice. We do our walk through practice. In practice, we um, go over our script for what we want to align to, and just make sure that everybody understands their alignment and their assignment, and what's their expectations when it comes to execution. And then I'll leave practice and I'll head back home for the gym. I got a 7:30 gym session that I coach. That's the point. That's about an hour from 7:30 to 8:30, and then 9 o'clock I'll do film all the different aspects of the game, right? So you got run, pass. We kind of dive into it based off position group. So if we're focusing on let's just say like this week we're focusing on Roosevelt. Roosevelt is going to give us a fast-paced game, and they're going to do a lot of different things.
All right, Elon. So hey, Kai, we get this, but we want a Rose call, right? Because we got the fullback to the two receiver side,
and try to be very explosive in those things. So we'll get a lot of inside zone RPO type action this week. So in film, what we're watching is for keys that signify when the quarterback is going to hand the ball off or when the running back is going to pull. We watched enough film this week where I kind of have a good idea of what the offensive coordinator's opening script is going to look
Marco,
like.
you can't be that. You can't
so
be
we
this,
kind of
this
planned
two-eye
around their
technique.
opening script.
You got to go with the pressure, right? So if you get the double team, you got to fight through the double team. He went around the double team.
And we feel really good about some of the plays that they're going to run.
They're not that
where
good.
We'll take away some things that they like to do. Like they like to do a lot of tunnel screens and RPOs. So they'll run an RPO, inside zone and concept, and they'll tag it with a screen on the outside. So we're teaching our guys some different things that we want to do against that, and how we can maintain a six-man box. Showing them guys the linebackers their keys, how the line are going to step, right? So when we talk about keys are basically
his keys are taking him there, and he steps up the play side.
Things that tell our players what is going to happen, right? So we're basically trying to teach our guys to read the offense in order to react. So it's not just a blind reaction. So that's pretty much what we're going to look at in film tonight.
So we'll pull the free safety over here. The free safety will sit right here. You'll shoot that out motion, and then the Sam, right? The Sam is going to shoot over here, and then the Mike is going to shoot over here, right? There's no need for us to have all these guys in a box if they're going to go out, and then we'll just have the wheel blitz off the edge. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, coach.
All right. So what's going to happen?
And then after our filming from 9 to 9:30, I'll do game plan breaking down. Like, so I'll make sure my cards are laminated, make sure that, the depth charts are correct, make sure that everything's good before I get up in the morning. How did I get into training? So I went to college. I went to Wesley College, and I studied exercise science. So I started off as a pre-med major, and then I was like, that's ridiculous. And I had to do something that related back to sports. So I ended up switching my major to exercise science. And since then, I've been training since probably like my sophomore year of college. Just training different people in the gym and at the school, and training different athletes. And then I got more into sports performance after I finished college. and then I kind of started mixing and mingling with personal clientele, but I I kind of focus more so on sports performance. So like athletes, high-rated athletes and whatnot. But now I start to do a little bit more general clientele. So, what's my game day morning like? So first thing I'll do is I'll do a training session. So I have training sessions at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. And once I finish those,
Game day. And then went got me a smoothie. I get my smoothie every Friday morning. You need double the whey protein. Then I go get a haircut. Just try haircut appointment.
it's crazy. I was talking to the kids today about the game. So the last time we played on this field was in the Gravy Bowl last year, and we lost the Bell in the Gravy Bowl championship. And then it's also, one of our players that played in the Gravy Bowl last year. He passed away a few months ago, about 2 months now at this point. It was the last game he played in, so they felt a little emotional about the game. And Roosevelt's a pretty solid opponent, so I feel like it's going to be a very emotional game. So it's trying to get them to with, play with those emotions, but also understand how to play under control with those emotions. And I feel like they're really excited. Defensively, we really feel like we have a really, really good game plan, and the kids feel confident in executing the game plan. So that means we had a really, really solid week of practice, which I'm really happy about, having a solid week of practice. So I think we're going to put up a really good fight with Roosevelt this weekend.
I am not a role model. I'm not paid to be a role model.
I know a son that can relate to this.
I am not a role model. I'm paid to wreak havoc.
My heart was cold, it was nothing warm left up inside of me.
Parents should be role models.
I swear my heart was cold.
Just because I dunk a basketball doesn't mean I should raise you.
It's the letter to the streets. I'm not who you want.